What's up everyone, Ryan here, and I'm back with another EA Sports PGA Tour Career Mode Series video, and it is time for the moment we've all been waiting for. Today is time for round one of the Tour Championship, the final tournament of Ryan Gamer's rookie season. It all comes down to this. The top 30 players here in the FedEx Cup will be competing for the Tour Championship, and Ryan Gamer is sitting atop the FedEx Cup standings with Patrick Cantlay in second. Patrick Cantlay played great last week, actually ended up beating Ryan Gamer in the last tournament. So it's going to be a battle, I feel like, between the number one player in the World Golf Rankings, Ryan Gamer, and world number two here in this Career Mode Series, Patrick Cantlay. So I need all of your all's one times, all the hype and positive encouraging comments, just like always. Let's finish strong, everybody. I'm going to try to be extra focused today and lock in at a golf course that historically crushes me. We're going to conquer East Lake for the first time this week. Let's do this, everybody. Come on. If you get some enjoyment, drop a like, subscribe for more. Plenty of other Ryan Gamer Career Mode content here on the Gamerability YouTube channel, the Multi-Sport Athlete on the channel. But today's purposes, let's focus on East Lake and try to conquer this course. Let's do it. I am so fired up. I've been so ready for this. Ryan Gamer will start at 10 under par since we are number one in the FedEx Cup standings. You can see that right there on the left. So of course we are starting with the advantage being the number one player in the rankings. And 4 to 7 miles per hour winds here for this round with tournament conditions as you would expect. Let's stay focused, play our game, and have a huge round one. Let's go ahead and dive on in.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From East Lake Golf Club in Atlanta, Georgia, it's the opening round of the Tour Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. Very little action to speak of here in the early morning hours. He's got a sizable advantage here as he looks to increase it further. Frank, as we look at East Lake Golf Club, long associated with the great Bobby Jones, curious, what do these final 30 players need to do this week to be successful here?
Rich, I really think East Lake is a great driving golf course, but I really break it down into thirds. The first 6 holes, the middle 6, and the last 6. The first 6, a lot of holes look very, very similar up and down the hill, especially since they flipped the 9s. Then that bit in the middle, there's a chance really to take it deep, and then you've got to finish well here. The par 5 18th is probably the easiest hole on the golf course, but there's some really tough ones there. The par 3 across water 13, and some stout par 4s. So really look at East Lake as 3/3.
Here we go. Ryan Gamer and his caddy Jerry have been working overtime to prepare for this tournament. Hitting the practice range, studying these greens, getting ready. It all comes down to this, everybody. Now, it showed the leaderboard at the beginning. It didn't show the accurate scores based on the players' standings. So keep that in mind. Ryan does not have a 10-stroke advantage on the field. So hopefully the leaderboard is better throughout this round. We will see. Let's do this. That'll get the nervous jitters out. Put one right down the middle of the fairway. Good rip.
And there's a good start. That one in the fairway here to get the tournament rolling. So, Frank, this is it, the culmination of a tremendous season on the PGA Tour. You and I have been here for all of it, and our featured golfer. What a rookie season. Entering this week as the favorite to take home the title, coming in as the #1 ranked player in the FedEx Cup standings.
And you only have to beat 29 other players.
That's right. They make it sound so simple. 138 yards away. Slide up the hill. We got a tailwind that's between 4 and 7 miles per hour, right? So I'm going to do a pitching wedge, full loft. I know this pin location. And with this pin location, that pin is protected by that bunker. I mean, you can see that. That pin is protected right there by that bunker. Gotta be careful on this golf hole. It's so easy to smack it in that bunker here on hole 1. Good swing. What a start. Come on.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
Chance now for another birdie.
You know, and Jerry didn't give Ryan a big speech today. Just told him to play his game. You've done it all season. Leave last week in the past. Leave those first 3 rounds. Focus on that final round. Success last week. But just play your game. So that's what we're going to do. Ball is sitting below the feet. It's a steady downhill putt. This putt I feel like I've had before, and it breaks more than you think. Yeah, there's a whole lot of movement here. Got to be careful, too. Don't want to send this one too far. Come on. Oh, that was a good putt. Wow, that was close. That's tough. We're going to have a lot of those this round, so we just take them when we can get them. That downhill putt broke a little bit more. I played it out more than I was expecting, honestly. And then we're left with the tester here. 1.4 degrees, ball above the feet. Steady up the hill. These greens are tough. You're not going to have an easy putt here, honestly. Just not. Fans are dead silent here right now. Kind of throwing me off. Good par save.
Well
Come on.
done. That is in for a par here at the first. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it
I've
is.
bogeyed that hole so many times. It's nice to get a par there. Let's take a look at this leaderboard. Wait a second. Does it not show their actual score of where they should be until they tee off? What, Patrick Cantlay should be 9 or 8 under, right? World number 2 in the FedEx Cup. So the leaderboard is not. Maybe it'll show accurately once they actually tee off. Maybe. Huh. Or maybe the leaderboard just doesn't work in the playoffs. That's not ideal. Ryan should not have a 10-stroke advantage. Patrick Cantlay should be right up there. Maybe it'll show later. That's weird. Okay. A tough hole right here. 182 yards. We got a little bit uphill and a significant tailwind. It's going to be tough to get this ball to stop here. Front pin location protected by the bunker to the left and right. Wow, this is tough. I think the best play is probably 8-iron full loft into the wind. That 174 to the front of the green. Not a bad play. That wind affected it a lot more than I was expecting.
Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but
and overswing, right?
Coming up.
Overswing as
Now
well, but still.
Another birdie.
3% overswing, I believe, total. Downhill quite a bit. Ball is above the feet. A whole lot of right to left movement down the slope. I don't know if I'd say a whole lot, but it's breaking quite a bit. Now, Ryan Gamer is back at revenge here at Eastlake after PGA 2K23 Season 2 falling short to Colin Morikawa. Colin Morikawa dominated in the PGA 2K23 Season 2. Steady right to left. But he did win the tournament in dramatic fashion. That was an amazing tournament in Season 1 of PGA 2K23. A lot of break here. Especially as it starts moving down that slope. The tricky part here is the speed, right? That's the trickiest part about this putt. Looking good. Looking really good.
Whoa, slow down. Oh, that's not what you're hoping for in a birdie putt.
So close. It's almost impossible to get that ball to stop. Honestly, even if we hit that 10 feet shorter on the putt, that ball is going. gone, right? Looked like Ryan Gamer's baseball swing right there. True home run power there in MLB The Show 24 career. He's dominating in the world of baseball right now. 1.9 degrees, ball below the feet. These are the nerve-wracking ones, right? We barely missed that though. A lot of break here. Get in.
Boy, that was a good stroke. That definitely threatened the hole, but just did not want to go in.
Hey, can't complain. That's such a good read. Bogeys are going to happen on this golf course. Get them and move on. That was so close. 2 putts in a row that barely missed. And what a putt there from the fringe. I thought it was going to drop. Good read. We're on.
Okay,
we got this.
It's a bogey here at the second. And fortunately, with a big lead already, very little damage done.
Wait, did Mitchell just eagle, or is it actually showing the accurate scores now? Hey, I don't get flustered with bogeys here. I know they're gonna happen. So now this one, 275 carries that bunker, right? We're in that region right there.
This starting toward the right side.
That shot off to the right. That's not the shot dispersion you want. It's a short golf hole. It's not a big deal.
Bogey at the last and found the rough here. It's going to be a little bit of a shock on the momentum because it's going in the wrong direction.
No, it's a great lie. Now, the question is it 4 to 7 miles per hour winds? The tee shot didn't tell us much information with the way that ball shot off to the right at the beginning. It seems like it's been about 7 miles per hour recently. So I'm going to go finesse lob wedge. It's 88 to 97% lie. I'm actually going to de-loft this underneath the wind a little bit. Through this lie. That's beautiful. We'll take it. The wind added a bit more backspin to it. Good shot.
Conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
Birdie attempt at the third. Nota Begay is down there.
And players have a option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Yeah, I mean, ball is sitting above the feet right away. It's up the slope. To me, it looks like it's a steady right to left putt. But I've never been a master of reading these greens. Yeah, it's definitely right to left. I'm going to go a couple of cup lengths outside to the right. Hit it pretty firm. One time. One time! Yes!
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Come on, now
And
it's
he
showing their
continues
actual
to build
scores.
on this advantage. Sensational here on day one.
So it updates their actual score where they are once they tee off. So you saw Fitzpatrick just finish. He didn't get a 4 under on one hole. It's actually showing their scores. So that's good to know. Wow, what a putt, though. That's how you bounce back. It's not about the mistakes you make. It's about how you respond. Look at Ryan responding right with the birdie. Let's get fired up. Come on. This is tough. We've got to basically send this over that bunker. Not hit it out of bounds. I'm not hit it out of bounds. Not hit it in those trees. That's a great shot dispersion. If the wind helps us a bit, though. Oh, yeah, that's beautiful. What a shot.
Decent break. It finished in the first cut. Another bounce or two. Might have been in the thicker stuff.
Gonna fix my mic for a second. You all might hear a buzzing sound or something. Here we go. 143 yards. Slide up the hill. Gonna go finesse. His finesse pitch Uphill from our position. How much green do we have to work with? Just a little bit. 133 to the front there. Wow, yeah, 140 to the left side to cover that bunker. That's like 3 yards? Okay, so only about 3 yards to work with here. That's tricky. That is tricky. Question is 9-iron partial full loft or pitching wedge overpower with this wind helping us a bit. It all comes down to how much the elevation change is going to affect the shot, right? That's the only question mark I have on this golf shot. And the wind has been really helping us lately, so I think we go pitching wedge. Get up, get up. Let's go.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Hey, firm handshakes to the caddy Jerry for having the proper information in the caddy book about the 133 to the front, 140 over the bunker. I mean, what a golf shot. We struck that to perfection. A slight overswing. Beautiful. Calculated the wind perfectly. Let's make a putt, though. Whoever one-timed that out there here on YouTube, thank you for that. And make sure you call in the birdie train as well. So ball, it says, is 0.1 degrees below the feet, which basically indicates it's straight at the beginning. A little bit of movement, but not a lot. It looks like... Look at the left side of the screen here. So Ryan Gamer's right. The left side of the green is... That's a big hill. So it's slowly moving down, and it actually, to me, looks like it's right to left. Wow, that's an interesting slope. But then from this side, I can see that it's ball below the feet, and it looks left to right. This is when these greens get so tricky. So I think we've got to play this as it's going to come off to the left just a little bit, but mostly straight in. I mean, come off to the right just a little bit. So it was right to left. So my initial read from the other side was correct. The lie angle one was not.
Just 5 feet left.
It's interesting when you see it from both ways like that, right? I knew the slope was heavy to the right side of Ryan Gamer, but it looked like where the actual ball was sitting, that the slope was different right at that part. So that's what threw me off. Now we know which way this is moving. We just saw it.
That's in.
That's all right.
It is a good par here at number 4.
Hey, we're not going to get every read here.
Of the field.
Look, Sanjay Ilm starting at 6 under because of their FedEx Cup rankings. They've been playing great lately. We're not going to find many birdies on this course. We have to take advantage of the ones we get, and did not take advantage of that one. Tough read, though. Those short putts are so tricky on this course, on all pin locations.
Once again,
So it doesn't get any easier.
I'm starting to wonder, how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Thank you, Frank. 129. Was that Frank? I'm so focused right now. That was Frank. 129, slight downhill. It's got to be the finesse shot into this wind. If it's 7 miles per hour, this is going to be perfection. Died down a bit, still a good shot.
And this ball not quite going to be a GIR. It'll come to rest on the fringe.
Okay, so ball is above the feet at the beginning. To me, it looks like it's a right to left most of the way. Take a look from the other side here. Most of the break is at the beginning. Might even turn back the other way at the end. Might actually turn back left to right after we get out of this fringe. But it's definitely right to left most of the way. Tricky little putt here, but we can make it. Gonna go a couple cup links outside. It's gonna be uphill and then downhill, which makes it pretty tricky. So it was right to left and then left to right. You saw as it cut there towards the, basically almost right when it got on the green. So almost a straight in putt.
That one finished off. It is a par here at 5. And he's going to hold on to that 3-shot lead.
So Sungjae Im takes a birdie there on 2, moves to 7 under. My best, here's the thing. My best score on this golf course on these full true sum settings is 1 under. So I've got to do better than I've ever done on this golf course. And we can do it. I know we can. If I can keep this focused the whole time, I think we can do it. We're not going to make every putt. If you expect, you know, you want to say you can, but at the end of the day, you're going to miss them.
Yeah, good
Keep
swing
fighting.
And a good result, as that is safely into the
That's
fairway.
a beautiful drive, and this is where we have to strike. We are left with 196. This is the tucked away by that bunker pin location. So it's 180 to the front of the green. It's 196 to the pin. I wish we had the yardage mark for that bunker, like basically right in front of the pin there. Looks like 1 or 2 yards though. You basically want to put this on the middle of the green. It's uphill quite a bit. Don't know the exact number here. Wind at our back. I still think if we put a 7-iron up there, this 187 carry is probably going to fly a little bit less. Let's take a look at where that TV tower is. The TV tower is almost aligned, according to the caddy book here, is aligned right with the pin. But that's not true. That's, wait. Yeah, it looks a little bit off because on this, you see at the top right of the screen there, you see the TV tower. Looks like it's in line with the pin, but here it looks like it's to the left. So it must just be the angle that the caddy book is in. So basically, if we aim right at that tower, we can see the edge of where the fairway meets the rough there, right? So that's going to be the aim spot, because that's going to put us on the left side of the green, and it may work its way from left to right there, right? The tricky part with this shot is you don't want to land far and have a crazy downhill putt. But you also don't want to land in that bunker. So my thinking is either a 6 or 7. If it's a 6, you gotta make sure we hit a nice little partial here. If it's a 7, we've got to hit an overpower. And I like the 7, I think, best. Is he gonna get there? I don't think it is. I think we gotta go 6. I don't think it's gonna get there. Good decision. It is a good thing I changed it up. Found the green. That was actually a great club for that. Now we're left at the tough putt.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, and you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Good thing I spent the time on that shot to look at it. If I hit the 7-iron, we're dead short and maybe possibly in that bunker with the tough uphill shot. And so good decision making to change that based on the elevation change. Some of you were getting very nervous. A ball is sitting above the feet, steady downhill. I'm not sending this one into the bunker. I can tell you that right now. Not sending this into the bunker. Like, I mean, 3% overpower, but it still went that far. I did say you don't want to be up on that hill, right? That's almost impossible to stop. Birdie. We're dancing, though, still. We're still dancing. Looks like we're on the fringe, but I think we're on the green here. Ball is above the feet. Looks like a little bit right to left, but not a whole lot of break. The break is more as you get to the hole there. Not much, though. One time. I need everybody to one time this one. We gotta birdie this. Wow, that broke a mile. Okay, it did not look like that much break. Like, it looked like a little bit. But that much? I don't know about that. I can see it a little bit better now after seeing it, but hindsight's 2020, right? Hindsight's 2020. That broke left.
It is a par here at the 6th, and this will remain a 3-shot lead.
Let's see how much that putt broke before it, and then that putt that we just hit broke left. What? Okay. Welcome to East Lake, everybody. These greens are tough, and I know that. We're playing them well, though. You hate to escape.
Right.
What? A perfect swing, just terrible shot dispersion. Look, that's a dead straight swing plane.
And into the rough.
Here at 7, this
that's just
is
so
second
unlucky.
From off the fairway.
Wind is blowing right to left. We went to the furthest spot of the shot dispersion to the right. And, wow, that's unfortunate. Nothing you can do about that. That's just unlucky. I mean, we've got to punch this. We could, even a fade around these trees. Maybe that would work. It may. 85, it gives us a much better lie. We can't fade it very much, though, is the problem. I mean, can we fade? Gonna fade the approach a little bit more. Gotta watch my hand through this motion. This is a tough shot. With that tree 4.
Ooh, that's where the wayward previous shot will cost you. Failed to reach the green from the rough, and now it's time to scramble. Not gonna be easy.
You know, I've been playing this game a lot to get ready for this. I've been playing this course, you know, getting ready for it. And it's one of those things. It's so tough, and it hasn't gotten any easier, and that was just unlucky off the tee, though. That was unfortunate. So we can pitch this one close, and we have to pitch this close. That's beautiful. You know, we're not playing bad, though. Honestly, the swing is there. Swing plane's good.
I was asking for it to go, and it listened. That is a really good shot.
Putts are being good. I mean, good so far, but that's a huge, huge shot. It looks like ball is below the feet. A steady left to right. Yes.
Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7.
That's a par that feels like a birdie.
4-shot lead.
So Jay Ilm gets a bogey there, moves to 6 under from 7. I need some coffee. Get your coffee, whatever you're drinking today. Cheers, everybody. We need some birdies. I historically play much better on the back than the front 9 here, and the back is not any easier. We have to get good shot dispersion. Bad shot dispersion is in the water here. That is such a nerve-wracking drive.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
From the fairway Nota, this is second.
144.
44 yards remaining to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
Yeah, I like the way Nota is thinking here. Let's put this one close. 144, slide up the hill into a side wind that's probably blowing about 7 miles an hour. So let's hit this finesse. Put this one close. A great swing.
This one has a chance to be close.
Let's go.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Look, okay, it says level at the beginning. And my instinct says level. And it looks dead straight. I mean, there might be a little movement right to left on that slope. But I do not think this is moving whatsoever. It might be right to left, left to right. I think we've got to play it as straight. Because so many times last week, remember on those straight putts, I was like, oh no, it's breaking a little bit left to right, right to left, and I was never right. Yes!
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th.
1 under, everybody. That is huge. Come on. Here we come to the tough but beautiful par 3. Fans everywhere here to watch Ryan Gamer strike an ace. Could you imagine if we ace this? Okay, 227. 218 to carry the front of the green. We got 235 to carry that bunker to the right. So basically have a couple yards to work with here. This is tough, and we have a wind in our face, which is going to help us on the shot. We need to do drive shot. Finesse is not going to spin enough for us. So I'm going to actually go 4-iron drive shot, put it up in the wind, and see if that wind can put it right at the front of the green. These crosswinds are inconsistent. Now, it looks like it's straight in the face, right? But there's a little bit of side diagonal wind to it, and that is very inconsistent. So, here we go. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Come on, wind. Speaking of it being inconsistent, it didn't even affect it. So it must have went down to about 4 miles an hour.
Struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run
And that was a
perfect, much longer
perfect shot. I mean, tempo is perfect. It's just that crosswind sometimes doesn't play, sometimes it plays a lot. That's an example of how the wind can just die down at times. Well, there you have it. Ball is below the feet, steady down the slope. It's definitely left to right. I can see that. What do we do about the speed, though? That's the thing, right? It's definitely left to right. We've been getting these speeds wrong. So let's hit it even shorter than I would anticipate. I can't hit it much softer than that. And look, great speed, but look at that break.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here.
Ball is below the feet. It's downhill slightly. Not much break. Most of the break is at the beginning, honestly. I say not much break, but I do think it's going to break more than I expect. As they always do here.
Ooh, that's got a little bit more movement than you think.
Wasn't expecting that much. That's such a good speed. Struck that putt to perfection. I even played that more outside than I was expecting. And it still broke more. Did not see that much break. It's interesting. That was an example of where the ball below the feet, it says it's breaking quite a bit. But then when I look at it, it doesn't seem like it's breaking as much. But I anticipated that it was breaking more, but not enough.
Okay, a shake of the head as that one is finished off.
Hey, I'm excited with that round.
The lead still a comfortable one. At a
Not being over 4 in
shots.
the front for me is a big accomplishment here, and that's huge. That's a great start. 2 bogeys, 2 birdies. We know bogeys are going to happen on this golf course. 2 birdies is huge. Let's have a huge back 9. Clean slate. Here we go. We got this. That front 9 gives me confidence. We were so close on those putts.
Boy, a good round going here on this Thursday, and that another fine effort off the tee. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
Well, he's left himself 121 yards to the hole.
121.
Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
121 up the hill. Into this wind. I'm actually going to de-loft this. So it doesn't spin as much. The wind has not been affecting it at all. Especially the last hole. We have to play like barely any effect here. And it affected it more than I anticipated, but good shot.
You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close.
That was dead at it.
Plenty of birdie putts.
That was dead at it. Wow, that was close. It says level at the beginning, and honestly, I don't see much break at all on this. You can make up break all you want to, right? Wish you could put the pin in. You can see the slope of the pin. If anything, I want to see a slight right to left. Barely. Trust your instincts, right? Our instincts have been right. Yes!
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
Let's have a big back 9, YouTube. Come on. What a fight. We knew it was going to be a fight this week. We knew it was going to be a fight. Come on. We just got to hope Patrick Cantlay doesn't come out and shoot 25 under. Because we know he can. We know he can. Okay. Slight down the hill here. Tailwind. Cross tailwind at our back. We got 199 to carry the bunker. We just got to land this right past that. Let the wind kind of take it from right to left. And go in the hole. Shot off to the left slightly on the shot dispersion, but still going to be fine. Beautiful. Come on.
A very sensible play there, right in the middle of the green. Now this for another birdie.
Hey, greens in regulation.
Conversion on putts
Good.
like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Proximity to hole has been good. Ball is below the feet. Steady left to right. Slide up the hill. You want to have uphill putts here. The biggest thing that I'm doing when I'm reading putts without the grids, I'm trying to visualize the ball rolling, right? Try to visualize where it's going to break. Couple cup links to the left. They've been breaking more than I expect, so let's play it more outside. Look how much that broke at the end. Wow, okay. Good putt. But that thing broke a mile at the end. I was right that it's going to break more. But clearly I had to move a more cup length outside. Ball is above the feet. Steady right to left. These are the putts that are so nerve-wracking here. That's where tournaments are won and lost. Right there.
Par here at 11, and he'll stay at 11.
So Cantlay just started. Is starting at 8 under par. World number 2. FedEx Cup ranking number 2. So we have a 3-stroke advantage right now. Cantlay just started. So, am I wrong about the tee times, though, in real life?
It's a fairly decent break. Ball managing to finish up in the first cut as opposed to the rough. The only thing really to worry about now is whether the ball spins or not.
That's a great shot, but in real life, in the Tour Championship, I mean, I could maybe have always seen this wrong, but I've always thought that the number 1 and number 2 play with each other, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, and so forth. And then the leaders tee off at the end of the day, or do they? I might be wrong for the first 2 rounds. Maybe that's just the last. That might just be rounds 3 and 4. It might be random in rounds 1 and 2. I could be. I can't remember. Can somebody let me know in a comment? Is it random first 2 rounds and then the normal format? It might be. It might be random. I think that is the way it is. I think it might be random first 2 rounds and then the pairings based on position. I think that is what it is. But I could be wrong. I don't know. 84 yards though. Slide up the hill into a headwind that has barely affected the ball. So we have to play it as affecting a little bit with this elevation change. A little bit of de-loft. We don't want this ball to spin back too much. Bad time for the wind to pick up. Good shot.
Really nothing wrong with that approach shot. Just a little shy of where you'd like to finish up, but still, one good putt, maybe a birdie.
Ball is 1.9 degrees above the feet. It's an uphill putt, which is exactly what I want. And you better believe I'm going to get my initial read and add probably a cup link to it. Yeah, this thing's breaking a couple feet. Yeah, I'm adding more to it. And we are sending it. Yes!
Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie.
On pace for a new personal best for me. We might be able to break 1 under. Yes! I think we're going to do better than that. Let's get to 5 under. Let's get fired up. What a back 9 start. 2 under through the first 3 holes of the back. Stay hot. I feel focused today. You know,
Once again,
dialed
another
in.
great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
May not tell many life stories here in the Tour Championship. Trying to win here. Do you want to win or do you want to lose, right? 115, slide up the hill. This wind is tricky, right? How much green do we have to work with? So it's 89. I wish we had a little more information on here. 89 and 115. So a lot of green to work with. Back pin location. It's 122 to the back of the green, so that helps us out. Okay. I think we've got to go finesse. 54-degree wedge. Let this wind take it. I don't want to actually backspin this one. I want to de-loft it a bit. I don't know what happened with that other swing, but it might work out.
It's a really good line.
Yeah, I tried to do that.
It's been a beautiful round of golf today. It's been a clinic with the irons, and more evidence there. The swing, the strike, and look how close that is.
That's when you just wave to the fans, act like you tried to do it, and move on, right? I clearly miscalculated the wind's effect on that golf shot. It is a good thing we slowed that, or we underswung. 4.6% underswing. Then we hit a 1.5 tempo, right? Which added a little bit. That was amazing. What happened with the camera? Why? There we go. It's cause I guess the fringe is right there. That was odd. Ball is below the feet. So yeah, with the tree and fringe back there, we can't get a look behind Orion. You tell me Orion can't walk around this green? Cause you see how it's stuck up there? I can't change that. So that's the only look I can get here. Right there, and then it changes camera. Let's see if I can get a look from this side. That's unfortunate. Ball is below the feet, 0.9 degrees. Does look like a left to right, but you all know I can't see in these shadows, so this is a very reactionary putt. Yes!
Nicely done. 2 straight birdies here early on this backside.
Ryan's making history on this back nine. Are you kidding me? We go. Shot off to the left. We need a good bounce. That's going to be perfection. Actually, a good.
Really starting to make a hard game.
Good way to shoot off to the left.
Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
Frank is giving Ryan Gamer a lot of compliments today. Not used to that. So 177 to the front here. We got 189. So we got quite a bit of yards to work with here. You got to be nervous at that bunker to the left, though. Question is, what's the wind? I don't think it's going to add much. It's kind of died down a bit here at the end, which has been great. So 177 to the front. We basically want to carry this right at 177, honestly. That would be kind of the ideal scenario. Perfect swing. That is gorgeous. And then hop up. Go in the hole.
Just think about it. You got to cover nearly 2 football fields of distance and get it inside 5 feet. You wouldn't think that's possible.
Incredible precision on that swing. And not only the swing, the shot setup, landing that at the perfect spot, predicted the wind to perfection. Ball is sitting below the feet. 1.1 degrees. It's going to break more than you think. I can really see this slope. One time. One time, baby!
That's how you play this 14th hole. That's in for birdie.
What is happening? Cantlay just got an eagle. Cantlay just got an eagle on hole 4. And was it PGA 2K21? Ryan Gamer comes to the tee at the Tour Championship with the 6-stroke advantage in Season 2 or Season 1. Do y'all remember this? Ryan Gamer puts about 4 shots in the water. End of his Tour Championship. Hey, there was a time when Ryan Gamer had to eagle the final hole to force a playoff in a career mode series on the channel here at East Lake. And Ryan Gamer goes to the 18th tee, strikes it off the tee, hits it within 20 feet, and makes an eagle putt. If you all want to watch that video, I believe it's PGA 2K23 Season 1. I'm pretty sure it's PGA 2K23 Season 1. That playlist is linked in the description. It was an epic Tour Championship. I'm telling you all, it was electric. I was so nervous. 213 yards here. We protected by the bunker, water everywhere. I mean, we have to play this one a little bit safe, right? I mean, you're just not messing with the water here. Good news is the wind is actually going to help us out here, as crazy as that sounds, but it is. Got to put it over top that bunker. Would a 6-iron work? No. It would work if you want to be in the water. If you want to go swimming, that's what you hit. One time. So I was reading the caddy book backwards there.
Okay,
I blame Jerry.
That one's dancing.
Jerry, why is that caddy book?
Another birdie.
Why do we why are we looking at it from here?
Putts like this, even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Oh, why did I think we were hitting it over that bunker? Literally, I mean, I didn't change. I was attacking right at it anyways. It didn't change it very much, right? But what was I thinking? So Jerry's not to blame. That's me. Okay. You can tell this hole gets me flustered. Steady down the slope, 0.7 degrees, ball above the feet. It's a slight right to left break. I love how challenging this course though is. I love the Tour Championship. Like the challenge of this course, it's so much fun to play. Here we go. Gonna break a lot. I mean, they've been breaking a lot. Get in! Get in!
Got it there, but not quite on target.
Golf is a painful sport sometimes, YouTube. That was a great read. Just broke a hair at the end, a millimeter. Caught the edge.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll remain at 14 under.
Cantlay just eagled 2 holes in a row, right? No. He was 8 under and eagled 4. Never mind. He parred that one. I was going to say. Golf is a game of millimeters. Millimeters.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Yeah, driving has been great. 159, uphill quite a bit. Plenty of green to work with here. I want to see the back. 164 and 159. Okay, so we have quite a bit. Now, the problem is those fans are in danger. Those fans are in danger with Orion Gamer up to the tee. I can tell you that right now. I think we do a partial 8-iron. The wind has not been affecting it too much. We don't want to miss it out to the right. We just want to go to put this one on the green close. Gonna come off to the right slightly on that side hill. Wind picked up tremendously. Okay. Huh. Never would have played it out that much.
It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
With the way we're putting
for another birdie,
we can make this 39 feet down the hill. Ball is 1.9 degrees below the feet. It is a steady left to right putt. Downhill probably over a foot. We've been crushing them, so we have to play for a little bit of an overpowered putt because it's what I usually do. If we hit that a bit firmer, it's perfect speed.
Short on that putt.
Well, but
8-foot putt here.
Better here than off the back of the green, right? Which is what you can do on this golf hole. I still can't believe the wind picked up that much. I wish there was a better indicator of the wind. Like, I wish you could throw grass up in the air or something. You know, something like that. A better indicator of when you're playing on the sim settings where you don't have the exact number. Because the difference between 4 and 8 or 4 and 7, that's a big difference, right? Some of the most nerve-wracking putts you will have. Ball is below the feet. It's steady left to right. Not a lot of break at all. But it's quick. It is super quick. Yes!
Okay, didn't want to let that one get away. It is a par here at 16.
We are dialed in on this back.
Right where he is.
Clean up those bogeys on the front. Could you imagine? Now, I believe I always tell myself there's no point to go for this. Am I right on that? I'm pretty sure I always tell myself the same thing. Hybrid. Because I've gone for it before, don't get me wrong. And it never works out. I've tried it. Been there, done that. Leading up to this week, Jerry said no way. Good shot.
Now from just 94 yards out, this his second.
Is it 7 miles an hour wind? Is it 8? Is it 4? Is the wind gusting? We don't know. But what we do know is if we hit this one close, we're sitting in great chance to birdie. I'm going to full D-loft this one. Full D-loft. Hope the wind does not affect it very much. It's a diagonal wind, so we really, it's a mystery. Slow does not help, but the overswing does. Good thing I put D-loft on that.
In golf, you know, you've heard the term mulligan. You'd love that a do-over there, wouldn't you? I mean, that's just, that's very poor from that range.
Thanks, Frank. Steady up the hill. Ball is below the feet. Frank knows how to say the right things at the right time, right? Ball below the feet is going to be breaking steady left to right most of the way, even when it gets up over that hill. And I'm going to get my normal read, just like I would always do. And then add more to it, about a cup length. That's been the story of this round.
That one just gonna sneak on by.
Isn't that golf? You add a cup length to compensate for what you've done the entire round and your read was right? Oh, well, well.
No problems there.
I'll take it.
Par here
Hey,
at 17.
this is the best back
And
nine
he'll
I've ever
stay
had
right
here.
where he is.
So, like, this is insane. Let's eagle this last hole. I want you to send this ball to the moon. You don't want to get too carried away, but you have to lay up a little, not lay up, but you just want to send that down that slope. If you full send that one, it's going to catch down that slope and go in the water.
Another good tee shot right there.
I've been there before. Trust me, you do not want to be there. Oh, Ryan, you've done that before? Yeah. Plenty of times. 228 to the front. Probably 235 to carry that bunker there to the right. 252 to the pin. 259 behind it. Okay. Get your one times ready. And one time like you've never one time before, YouTube. Now I'm going to show you why you carry a hybrid in your bag. For that.
Really hit
That was a good
second
shot, but not
on the
perfect.
button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Ryan's most improved golf shot is this one right here. Most improved golf shot. I want to look at the camera. What? There we go. What was happening? Had a lot of chip ins recently. Put it out on this left side. Roll it into the hole. One time. Oh, that's a good shot.
Chance now for another birdie.
What a comeback. It's not over yet. Let's finish this out. What a fight here today. I love this course. As much as I hate this course, I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. Yes!
Yeah, it's a birdie at the last. A final look at the leaderboard here. Our featured golfer may be thinking of going wire to wire. What a day one, and what an early lead.
It's colossal, Rich. It's just simply colossal to be that far in front. I agree with you. You're going to have to think going wire to wire.
I was so nervous after that front nine. A battle. 2 bogeys, 2 birdies. Came out on that back nine, got fired up, got locked in. Birdie on 10, par on 11, birdie 12, 13, 14, whichever one of you all called in the birdie train. Thank you. And then we par, birdie. What a fight. My best round ever here at East Lake, playing these settings on EA Sports PGA Tour. So that's a new record for me. And wow, what a battle. I'm very proud of that round. I can't do much better than that. And you saw Patrick Cantlay had an eagle on 4. And then Par City shot a 68, which honestly, I can see how. And then you have Will Gordon, 65. Adam Scott, 64. Sungjae Im shot a 67. Will Zalatoris, 66. So Will Gordon and Adam Scott have the round of the day so far. And Harris English, a 64. Wow, they're playing some good golf. I'm glad that Patrick Cantlay wasn't one of the players who shot a 64. You talk about the pressure that would have been. We are sitting with a 5-stroke advantage, and the reason we're still on 100% AI difficulty is the performance. As you all have seen, we switched to 100%. This was a long time ago now, like 20 weeks ago in this career mode series, maybe week 10. Somebody remember when we switched? And ever since we switched, sometimes they dominate. Like it's a pretty good spread. Honestly, I think it's perfect for with the way that we're playing in this game. It gives a good challenge. And you just never know. I mean, sometimes Patrick Cantlay can shoot 20, not 20 under, but better than 10 under. But sometimes he doesn't play as well, but the other ones do. So that's the reason we're still at 100. I'm not going to lower the difficulty for the Tour Championship. And you all can see, if you ever want to see the difficulty, you all know. You probably, if you watch these videos, you know it. So in my intro, when I click in, you'll always see that when I'm telling life stories in my long intros, you can read my settings there if you want. When I'm telling my life stories, that's when you all can see all the difficulty settings that I play on. Or what a round though, are you kidding me? I was not expecting to ever shoot 5 under on this golf course. My goal was 1 under or 2 under. We just shot 5 under in basically the back 9. Are you kidding me? What a round. Let's focus up though. Focus was there today. Have to focus up in round 2, round 3, and round 4. It's a marathon, not a sprint. 5-stroke advantage can slip away at ease. We started the tournament with the 2-stroke advantage anyways. So we gained 3 strokes today on the field, which is huge. So we have to keep fighting. Patrick Cantlay, I can guarantee you, is not going to shoot a 68 next round. He's probably going to shoot a 65, 64. He may shoot 65, 65, 64. So it is going to be a battle here. You have Ryan Gamer, Patrick Cantlay, Will Gordon, Adam Scott, Sungjae Ilm, Will Zalatoris, Jordan Spieth, and Harris English there. And we may see the return of the rivalry in the final pairing. Ryan Gamer, world number 1 against world number 2 Patrick Cantlay. And Orion's back for revenge after Patrick Cantlay shot 14 under in that one tournament in the final round and beat us. If you got some enjoyment, drop a like. It really helps the channel. Subscribe for more and check the full playlist in the description to see if the other Tour Championship rounds are already live. What a battle this is going to be. It's going to be a fight. I need all your all's positive, encouraging comments, all the 1 times, just like always. Thank you all for all the support. And Ryan Gamer, he's crushing it right here in EA Sports PGA Tour. But he's a multi-sport athlete on the channel. The same athlete you see here, you see in other series. MLB The Show 24 is the newest one. And wow, Ryan Gamer is crushing the baseball. If you missed episode 15, I believe it's episode 15. The episode posted the day before this video. Trust me, watch that video. It is epic. One of the best career mode series on the channel across all of the career modes I've ever done. That video is up there with some of the best of them. Go watch it. Trust me. I will see you next time. As always, have a fantastic day, everybody.